We now head to Collin County Courthouse in McKinney, Texas. The young man set to appear before the judge is 16-year-old Armani Green. He spent parts of his childhood homeless, followed by 5 years in foster care. In 2018, he participated in a program called Wednesday's Child, which curates memorable moments for foster children in hopes of finding them a permanent family. Most kids choose to spend the day enjoying entertaining activities. Armani chose a different route. He wanted to spend the day feeding members of the local homeless community. And that's where he met fellow volunteer Laterras Whitfield.
This is what we're going to end up taking to the homeless community.
Whitfield took Armani to Two Podners BBQ, where they picked up chopped beef sandwiches to bring to those in need. Then, something amazing happened.
He said, would they mind if I prayed for them?
I asked Father God that you would just watch over them, protect them, keep them safe.
And that's still the deal. Instant tears. I was like, okay, God, I see exactly what you're doing, and this is my son.
This is it.
1 year later, surrounded by family and friends and decked out in matching suits,
congratulations.
Whitfield and Armani officially became father and son. Armani chose to make other lives better, and as a result, his life became better than ever. Laterras Whitfield and Armani Green, thanks for joining us. Armani, take us back to the day when the adoption became official.
When we got there, I was like, wow, this is really about to happen.
And to see this big smile on his face, the whole courtroom was full of people that had been involved in Armani's journey. Armani was in foster care for 5.5 years, so he met a lot of people, but the one that was consistent was the judge. And to see the judge shed a tear, because they looked at Armani as being one of those kids that would never get adopted. And to see him standing up there in a suit, a young African-American male of purpose and of substance, really like broke me down to tears.
Everybody in that room was crying. Like, it was just amazing.
Armani, when did you find out that this was actually happening?
That's the crazy thing. I actually didn't know any of this was going on. Like, I met him when we fed the homeless, and I was like, okay, that was really powerful. And then I'm just, living my life back at my foster home. And then I think a year later, he actually came to visit me, and we went out to eat. And I was like, hey, what made you want to pick me up? I haven't seen you in a while. He said, oh, I feel like I can, just mentor you and help you on your journey to become who you are. Okay, that's cool. Little did I know that him revisiting me wasn't a coincidence at all. He was actually behind the scenes doing classes, paperwork, check-ins, and all kinds of stuff to actually adopt me. And I didn't know none of this was happening. It's crazy.
Laterras, how's your life changed?
Armani teaches me a lot about even my own deficiencies. I'm not the most patient person, and so with Armani, he's teaching me a lot about patience. I raised a daughter, so I'm a #girl dad. So raising a young man is totally different. And so he's teaching me a lot about myself. He's teaching me a lot about patience. He's teaching me a lot about love.
Laterras Whitfield and Armani Green, your story has moved me, and I'm sure everyone who is watching this. Thank you so much for joining us, and good luck to both of you.
Thank you, Dan, for having us.
Thank you.
That's all for this edition of Court Cam. I'm Dan Abrams. Thanks for watching.